My name is Councillor Brian Holmshaw. I'm a Green Party councillor for Bromhill and Sharrowvale ward in Sheffield. And this week on the Planning Committee, we looked at the Meadowhall extension. Now this is a very large 35,000 extension full of brick, of concrete and of tarmac, and I ended up voting on the Planning Committee that I didn't think it was necessary. It would do enormous damage to Sheffield and Sheffield city centre, to the local businesses, to the small businesses of Sheffield, and to our environment as well. In the planning meeting this week, we looked at a number of planning applications, the Meadowhall one being one of them, and that got voted through by 6 votes to 3. It had support from a number of Lib Dem and Labour members who made sure it went through. I voted against this one, and I voted against it because it will actually impact on the already fragile state of Sheffield city centre and a number of neighbourhoods in and around Sheffield, including Rotherham and other retail centres in the area. The report on the development freely admitted that the city centre is already fragile. High shop vacancies, including the Debenhams and John Lewis store, yet it still went on to recommend that Meadowhall was expanded. Up to 2% impact is forecasted in the city centre and other areas. Now that equates to dozens of family-owned businesses and maybe dozens of jobs involved in that as well that will be lost. And this is despite the lack of substantial quantitative data to back that up. Of course, the impact of this development isn't just economic, it's also environmental. This is a key blue-green corridor from the north of the city, allowing animals to pass through, birds, mammals, other animals and fishers to pass through from the north of the city through to the city centre. And the developers could not even commit to installing, for example, swift boxes and bat boxes and roosting sites for birds on site. What they're asking for is for these things to be off site, and that's not increasing the biodiversity for Sheffield. Having Greens in the room, that we can fight for the independent businesses in Sheffield, that we can fight for our local communities, and it's the only way that we can support the biodiversity that this city so desperately needs into the future.